Just ahead on Crossroads, we're on location at First Fridays. See how the downtown may change if Marion goes stellar.
We talk with Loretta Tappan from Main Street Marion about the First Friday festivals and other events coming this summer to downtown.
Get a taste of some festival barbecue. We'll get a lesson in ribs.
And Marion Community Schools are rallying to promote kindness. It's all just ahead on Crossroads.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Crossroads. I'm Randall King.
And I'm Stephanie McCracken, stepping away from the producer side for just this episode.
It's good to see you back here. How long has it been in front of the camera?
It's been a little while, but with Shaylee around, she's just so good. It's hard to take her spot.
Well, I'm glad for you to step in here and maybe give me producing directions from this side of the camera. But as you can see, we're on location, one of our favorite places. It's First Friday time in Marion.
Yeah, it's the first Friday of May, which is always exciting because it's the Cancer Services Walk of Hope. There's all sorts of food, and it's just like the kickoff to summer, I feel.
Well, it's also very exciting because you come out and you say, I hope it's going to be nice, because after, boy, that April we had that was just brutal, just would not let go, would not be wet, would be cold. You say, is First Friday going to make it? It did.
Yeah, it's a beautiful evening, and with the kickoff to summer, you just can really enjoy this downtown area and the river and all the places to hang out here.
So if you've never been down here, we'll say, as we always do every year when we kick this off, is come check it out. And we also want to talk a little bit about something we haven't mentioned this year, Stephanie, and that's the Stellar designation, which we made a big deal about last year. Last year, Marion was a finalist for the first time, but this time they're a finalist again.
Yeah, it's a great thing to be recognized as a finalist, as we know, and all of the things that the community wants to do if they get this Stellar Award is just phenomenal.
And it ties in really, really well here, because once the Stellar Grant goes through, if Marion is fortunate enough this time, this entire area we're standing in will never be the same. Thousands will make their way to Marion this season every first Friday of the month, and they'll mill around just feet from downtown businesses on one side and the Mississinawa on the other. Organizer Bill Rock has seen the festivals move from the square to the river and says location makes all the difference.
As you can see, this is even early right now for the people, and they're gathering down here. It's an event that draws the community together. If it was a year-round deal, oh, huge.
The home of First Fridays is also the hub of Marion's stellar plans. The city is a finalist for this state award for a third time, with a proposal that puts a permanent riverfront plaza and a new bridge back in the middle of a downtown revival. Coordinator Mandy Wood says a stronger downtown is still key to a stronger Marion.
We're trying to bring that back and make it a place where people can come and learn and play and grow and entertain themselves and eat out and do all of the things that they want to do in a community.
Wood says much of the Stellar proposal repeats the plan from 1 year ago. That includes downtown building facades and affordable housing on Gallatin Street. And the main focus is still the river that defined Marion historically and captured the spirit of the community in the 2014 plan.
And now, the river and the people can come home to a downtown full of celebration.
Downtown's really the heart of the community, and it really says a lot about a place.
Oh, it's a great vision for the city and what it could do for the whole downtown district. The businesses would start booming again. As you know, we lost a lot of manufacturers at one time, but we're starting to grow it back because people like you, people that have come down here for this event, they love this community, and they're going to make it happen.
And when downtown Marion champions see big crowds milling around on a beautiful evening, they dream of a future on the riverfront that's now one big step closer to the real thing.
Well, you know, Randall, it's a great thing just to be nominated, and it's something we can look forward to. Is the possibility that maybe we will win, but until then, just the fact that we are one of the few communities that gets this nomination, and it's 2 years in a row, that's incredible.
Well, I know you come from Richmond, Indiana area, and that's an area that has received the Stellar designation, and Marion and other cities have been able to watch places like Richmond and see what this money has done. So it's looking very promising. We'll let you know later in the summer if Marion won this year, and it will be then a long process of really improving this downtown area.
Yeah, it's a great thing for the local area. But when we come back, there's still more Crossroads. We'll talk with Main Street Marion Director Loretta Tappan.
There's been a lot of improvements in downtown. We'll let her run through that, as well as tell us about First Fridays the rest of the summer.
Well, welcome back to Crossroads. We are still out here on location at the May First Fridays. We're here with Loretta Tappan, who is the director for Main Street Marion. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about this First Friday and what you have for the rest of the summer for people to come out and enjoy.
We have a lot of events, of course. That's one of our favorite things to do in the summer is get people outside and downtown and exploring and having fun. So we have our festivals, which will be May, June, July, and August. And then we also have a downtown Marion walk for the September First Friday, which will kick off outside the Centrum. And then our Oktoberfest, and November we're going to do a bonfire out in Ballard Field. So lots of outdoor First Fridays, weather permitting as much as possible. We're going to make it happen. We're even going to do some special stuff with Christmas caroling and stuff on the square for the December First Friday, so that'll be tons of fun. Our Thursday picnics start up next week, and that is in the courtyard. I was going to ask you about that.
Thursday picnics we've been to. It's
yes.
pretty cool. You want to give us any previews of what they can expect, where, and kind of food?
Yeah, we actually already have a lot of musicians lined up, so almost all of our Thursday picnics will entail live local artists on the stage, and a different food vendor for each week. Moe's, one of the community favorites, Moe's Southwest Grill, will be in the courtyard. Folky's is another favorite, and so lots of good vendors lined up, and that's always every Thursday starting next week until the end of September from 11 to 2. Nice outdoor space to have lunch, enjoy good music, something different, get out of the office, stretch your arms and breathe the fresh air and enjoy some good food with your coworkers and friends.
What kind of goals do you guys have when you look at the summer and you think there are so many opportunities? What kind of things do you guys think of?
We think about ways to not just get people downtown, but ways to get people interacting with each other and our downtown businesses. We have so many awesome things in our downtown, and we just want to make sure that we're not only highlighting them, but making sure people are engaged.
I think we talked about this a little earlier in the show, talking about the Stellar designation that we're a finalist for again. But you guys have been busy all year long, and people say, well, downtown's not what it used to be, but I think the message you got is it changed, and come take a look and see.
And see how awesome that change actually is. Yes,
so
absolutely.
When you want to say 2 or 3 things, people say, well, what will bring me down? When you say these new businesses, and there's been 8 or 9 in the last year that we talked about, what kinds of things do people need to come looking for?
We have some new retail shops, such as Bodies in Motion. They actually relocated downtown because they felt like downtown was a good location for them, which is so cool. And so far they've been very happy with their choice in moving downtown. The Claire Clark Beauty Lounge, such an awesome, unique spot. It's upstairs on the square in the corner of 4th and Washington Street, and that space is just so cute. They've got a boutique, they've got a salon, massage studio, so lots of nice relaxing options there. Red Lipstick is also Fierce Red Lipstick is a part of the business there. We've got Mary Music and Sound, which is in Jerry's Leather Shop, 2 staple businesses in our legendary businesses. So from our legendary businesses to the new ones that kind of complement and add more retail options. In addition to all the events and activities that there are, a number of walks, from the Rescue, the Missions Walk to the Life Walk. The Walk of Hope, which is the big one, and they've all really started to grow downtown. I think they've all been hosted downtown for several years now, and so it's really downtown is a hub of activity, and we want people to see that.
Loretta, when people come down here for First Friday in the summer, what do you hope they hear and check out and continue to do with all the things?
Check out our local artisans that don't have a storefront but are working hard on their craft and being a part of this community in that way. Also check out the storefronts that we have downtown, because I mean, not only we have the staple ones that we talked about before, but we also have a lot of new ones like Constance Boutique that has opened up in the last few years. And so there's a lot to check out. In addition to the vendors that are here, there's the ones that are already downtown and they're here, you know, Monday through Sunday.
Tell me about some of the specific things people can enjoy when they come out to First Fridays this summer.
Lots of activity. We've got the dunk tank, and the dunk tank will be at all of our festivals this year. We're actually raising funds to get a new dunk tank, so the dunk tank is supporting the dunk tank in that way.
I like that.
Yeah.
Save the dunk tank.
Save the dunk tank. And then we've also got KD Entertainment. They bring the kids zone with the blow-up houses and the carnival rides for the kids. The food court, of course, that's a very popular part of the festival. You can't have a festival without food trucks. And then all of our artists and vendors along Adams Street, and retail and informational vendors, community folks, just lots of good people that come out to be a part of this. And
well, you've had
provide
fantastic.
activities.
You got great weather for this very first one. We're all happy about that because we've all frozen, and more than us out here in May. And it's been about 5 years now down at the river, and the river is still magical for people. I think to be close.
Yeah,
They're
you
wonderful.
know, the river adds a lot of value to this event.
It does,
It's
and
awesome.
it does to the community too.
Definitely.
She's
Yeah.
Loretta Tappan of Main Street Marion, and there are things to check out in Main Street Marion year-round, as she said,
Yes.
including First Friday.
Thank you very
Thanks so
much
much.
for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, when we come back, Randall's going to get a taste of some barbecue.
If you haven't had the food down here, you want to watch, and then you want to come try it yourself. Well, welcome back to Crossroads, still on location at First Fridays in Marion. I'm here with Ed Seegers, who has my favorite thing at the entire place. Every year we come down, and I watch him. Usually it's you, isn't it? Cooking the barbecue. Taste of Cole's barbecue. He has all these ribs for Crossroads, right? That's just
right.
all for us?
That's all for you.
Go ahead and start putting that on. I'm going to talk to you while you're working. How many years have you been cooking ribs?
It's been about 30, 35 years now.
How do you learn to do this well? Because I'm like most people. I try it at home. I do I do what I do, and it's okay, but it's not this.
Well, actually, I started cooking a sophomore in high school. I worked for a company called York Steakhouse, where we cook steaks, basically the same thing.
Yeah.
My wife now, Dad owned the softball team, and the money he needed to support the team, he barbecued on the side. And I married his daughter and started helping, and that's how I learned through
Just
him.
learn. Now spread those out because I want to start smelling them, and I'll talk to you while we're working. How long do you prep your charcoal when you come out here for an event like this? How long will you prep your charcoal before you start cooking?
Well, I try to get them at least 45 to an hour.
Uh-huh.
You want to cook the lighter fluid off and the coal smell. If you do it too fast, you end up cooking and the meat's done, but your grill's just getting hot.
Now this is a big question. Sauce or no sauce? Are you more of a rub guy or?
I'm a rub guy,
Okay.
but for these festivals, I do the sauce.
Because Hoosiers like the sauce?
Yeah.
I'm really on the fence. I've lived in Tennessee, South Carolina, and Indiana, and I like the sauce, but I also like the rub.
Yeah.
So these are going to be rubbed first, and then you'll sauce them later?
Well, yeah, I just the light rub, and then after they're done, my mother-in-law makes her own sauce, and we use it.
There you go. Well, spread those out so we can start getting them going. And when they start cooking, it's amazing. And we're interrupting you right now when you got a big line because it's dinner time, but people will smell those and run here.
Well, it'll take a while. Like I said, right now, what I do now is just shut it up.
Yeah.
And let
And how long will you cook ribs? Will you let them cook once you shut it down?
It usually takes about 45 to an hour.
That's one of the secrets that I've learned about barbecue. Yeah, people don't want to have that kind of patience at home, and so we fire up the gas grill or whatever and burn stuff.
Yeah, you want to cook it slow so it's nice and tender. Cook it fast, you're chewing on it. We don't want to do that.
Can I do something
Sure.
here? I'm not going to break any health codes. I may ruin your business if you let me
No,
cook. Would you try to spread these out then like a single layer?
Well, I can, but
What am I doing? Tell me what I'm doing wrong.
right now they're kind of cold. What I do is I let the heat build up.
Okay.
I'll shut the lid, keep it in a pile.
Okay.
So then what you're doing, I'm cheating, I'm steaming.
Yeah.
By keeping them in a pile, letting it steam, letting them get soft.
So see that I already did something wrong by starting to spread them out. You want them to hold together because you're
Yeah.
going to get the heat on them. And then, what's the secret to keeping them tender?
Well, that really I can't give away.
Oh, he's got a
That's-
secret. Colonel Sanders here.
Well, that was passed on by my father-in-law,
Oh, really?
and he specifically told me not to tell anybody.
Oh, so it's part of the cooking
Yeah.
and part of the preparation.
Yeah.
And some recipes you get will tell you pre-cook them,
Yeah.
boil them, or something like that. You don't do any of
No,
that.
because that boils the blood out.
Oh,
You
that's
want to keep that in as much as possible for the taste.
yeah. Do you find even here in the Midwest people love barbecue?
Yeah, yeah. It's a more of an acquired taste. Like you said, different places has different tastes.
Well, I've been here 10 years, and it seems like I keep finding new barbecue places. Now,
Yeah.
maybe that's just me, but it does seem like there's more and more places opening up
Well, you
around
get people
here.
like me. I'm from St. Louis.
There you go.
So,
There you go.
I brought what my family did, and I'm from Memphis. You know, we like rub.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Missouri, Kansas City, that's a serious area
Yeah.
too for barbecue. Well, his name is Ed Seegers. It's Taste of Cole's Barbecue. You're here every year at First Fridays, every first Friday, and probably some other festivals in
Yes.
town. You want to check it out. Get in line, get some ribs, rib tips, chicken, anything.
Pulled pork.
Yes, all the above. Check out, say hello to Ed, tell him you saw him on Crossroads.
All right.
Let's shut that up and cook. When we come back, we'll talk about how Marion Community Schools is bringing kids together to learn about kindness.
Welcome back to Crossroads. We're still out here at First Fridays, downtown Marion, and we are in front of all of the kids' stuff.
Yeah, I'm remembering multiple times we came down here, and there might have been one of our co-hosts who tried a couple of those things, like the bungee.
You did too,
thing.
Randall. I have video.
Yeah, actually, we should just run that again. That was pretty crazy. I was a much younger person then.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But the good thing about First Fridays is that there's something really for every age, and this is such an attraction for the kids.
Yeah, and I see a lot of grown-ups that would like to have fun, and you know, they're parents, but they're thinking, can I ride the Ferris wheel too? You never get over that.
It's not a really high Ferris wheel, so I don't feel like it's too scary, but
But it's something to do. It's
yeah,
fun.
well, kind of our theme with this show has been the fun and kicking off summer a little bit. And Marion Community Schools did something recently with what's called a kindness rally.
Yeah, it's a way to bring a lot of different kids together and talk about, well, frankly, the tension that goes on in the schools, kids being kids, and some of the things that have really taken seem to be epic levels lately, which we call bullying. Marion Community Schools says, let's shout back at that and stop it.
Yeah, and they took the whole community, brought them together, invited them in for a little carnival and to show that kindness is the answer.
The students of Marion Community Schools are eager to start a chain reaction. For the third year in a row, Marion Community Schools had the Kindness Rally, a celebration of how kindness can change the community.
It's all about kindness and how all this Marion Community Schools get together. And I just think it's a great way for everyone to get involved.
It means like people are really, really nice to me and they help me and do helpful things to me.
Students from each school create paper chains with acts of kindness written on each link. Together, the students connect the chains and celebrate their acts of kindness in the Kindness Chain Parade.
Kindness can be as simple as opening the door for somebody or just smiling at somebody. I always say you never know what somebody's going through. So it can be very simple. Kindness really doesn't have a look. It comes from the heart.
Not only does the rally unite the community, it is also an important aspect of Marion's bullying prevention.
So the Kindness Rally is kind of a celebration of all of the positive things that we're doing in our schools throughout the year, random acts of kindness, intentional acts of kindness, treating each other with respect. And we feel that if we keep reinforcing these through each grade as a student progresses through Marion Community Schools, that's going to help to cut back bullying.
Actually, I've been bullied myself. So when I met with Mark Fowler, like, we had to come up with topics, what we wanted to do. Like, you know, hey, I've been bullied, so I want to do a video off of bullying. Kindness means to show passion to someone else and treat them as you would want to be treated.
Inspired by the Rachel's Challenge campaign, Marion's goal is to minimize bullying and to encourage kindness among students and faculty. The Kindness Rally unites the community to show that a little kindness can go a long way. For Crossroads, I'm Brianna Garr.
Well, Stephanie, any of us who've had kids in the schools can say bullying today looks different. It takes a lot of different forms. It can be verbal, it can be physical, there's a lot of different things. It can be on social media. It's really good that the schools are saying we're going to be proactive on this.
Yeah, and it's great that the kids are able to come together and maybe be with the people who bully them or, you know, aren't in good relationships with, and just be able to have that kind of fun time together.
And just say, hey, we don't have to do this. We don't. So good for the schools, good for the kids to kind of end the school year or come to the end of the school year with that kind of emphasis.
Yeah, and we still got a whole summer of Crossroads for you. We hope to be on location a lot of different places. You'll see us everywhere, hopefully. So if you have ideas of places we should stop, you can send us a note at Crossroads, 4201 South Washington Street, Marion, Indiana, 46953. Or if you're on the web, you can send us an email. It's crossroads@endwest.edu.
And you can always check out our station webpage, wiwtv.com. If you click on the tab for Crossroads, you'll go right to our past segments. Those are very popular to share around different social media, and also see some of the things we've done over the past 10 years of the show. We'd also like to tell you, check out social media. We do a lot of different things, as Stephanie said, in the summer, getting out in your communities, and we usually tell you about it on social media. So take an opportunity to join us on Facebook.com/WIWUTV or follow us on Twitter @WIWUTV.
Yeah, you said 10 years of Crossroads. Think of all of the different festivals and places we have been.
I remember First Fridays, one of the first times you appeared on camera.
It was the very
on
first
the
time.
square, just a few blocks away from here. The river is a much better
Don't look
location.
it up, it was really scary.
Probably kept that one away, right?
Yeah.
But it's been fun, and it's been fun to see this event grow, and it's been fun to kind of see the community embrace what First Fridays has become, and just think about that future. And I love thinking about what the summer is going to be as far as getting the show on location.
It's so exciting to be out and be in the community and just to interact with people. I think that's when we meet the most people, is when you're out and people just come up to us. So please do that.
And to feel the sunshine. You
Yes.
never want to take that for granted, Indiana. Well, we've had a great time here on location. Again, check out First Fridays on the riverfront all summer long. For everyone who's worked on this show, I'm Randall King.
And I'm Stephanie McCracken. The Crossroads of Life bring people together, and that is what we try to do here each week.
Thanks for watching, everyone. So long.